Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this video is going to be more about an update on my life, basically what's been going on in life, and a bit of a vlog style, if you will. So I'm outside today on the deck. I hope the lighting is okay, and I apologize for the audio. I don't know how the audio is going to be. I have to I really have to invest in a lapel mic, and I'm also suffering from allergies right now, so I probably sound a little bit stuffy, so apologies for that if I'm kind of sniffling and stuff. But here I am. I'm suffering with allergies and I'm sitting outside in the pollen. But you know what? It's a beautiful day, and we have had winter right up until about the second week of May. It was freezing cold here, and now it's nice and warm, and I can actually sit out on the deck, and it's doable. Like it's nice. You can sit out with a t-shirt on and not have to put on a sweater. So we're into our nice spring weather now. I also have the dog out here as well, so if he starts to bark, I apologize for that. I already had to stop the video and start it over again because he started barking. Anyway, so basically I've been off work since mid-February. I was having some pain in my elbow and my wrist and my thumb, and I thought it was tendonitis. That's what my doctor thought, it was tendonitis. So he sent me to a physiotherapist. Long story short, she did her stuff, and it worked because it took down the inflammation. But I went for an x-ray on my elbow, and it turns out I have tendinosis, which is a little bit more in depth than tendonitis, and it takes longer to heal. And I'm in a type of job where I have to do a lot of lifting and using my upper body, which is not good for my elbow or my wrist. So anyway, long story short, I'm still off work right now. Not sure when I'm going to be returning to work. I did try and go back more on a part-time basis, and I was still having some pain. And basically I'm back off again. So hopefully I'll get in to see a specialist soon, and maybe all it's going to take is some cortisone shots. Get some cortisone shots done, and boom, it'll be good. It'll be good. The thing about cortisone shots is sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So we'll see. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And so I've been kind of navigating this, I want to say semi-retired life, but retired life, I guess. And in some ways I've been enjoying it. In some ways it's been a little boring, trying to find things to do and doing things around the house that I can do without messing up my elbow. And so yeah, so it's been interesting. And I don't know, have any of you are any of you, like, have you experienced that? All of a sudden, you're working, and you're bumping along through life, and everything's normal and everything's just going so, and then all of a sudden, boom, something hits you. It comes out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're off work. This is the first time for me. So this is all new. This trying to, well, not navigate, but just even dealing with, doctor's notes and, functional abilities forms, and back and forth to the unemployment office and filling out reports. And I think it's more work and more frustration than just going to work. Honestly, it's more work. Oh, between the back and forth and the back and forth, it's just been crazy. But anyway, I also look at this as a time of reflection. Sometimes when things happen in life, it sets you back on your ass, but it knocks you back. But it gives you an opportunity to, I don't know, sit with things, really think about your life and think about the things that are important in life, the people that are important in life, And you also realize that, hey, I'm in my 50s now. So I don't know, it's really given me time to really think about, what do I want to do for this second half of my life? My goal is to be able to retire when I'm 60. My husband has a good pension, so he'll be retired early in life. And I want for the two of us to be able to enjoy it, enjoy retirement. But you never know what's going to happen in life. You can retire and then something could happen, and that kind of changes your plans. And that happens a lot with some people, So I'm trying to, right now in my 50s, even though I am still working, to, to plan, to set goals, absolutely, but also do it now kind of thing. That attitude of, what, do it now. You want something, there's something you really want out there in life, or there's a trip you really want to go to, do it now. Like, take the opportunity now to do it, because you never know what's going to happen in life, and you never know what's going to hit you out of nowhere. So yeah, have you guys if any of you experiencing that? Are you experiencing things that have just set you back? And yeah, so what else is going on? For any of you ladies out there that are in your 50s, I went to the grocery store today. Well, I went to the grocery store, I picked up some stuff, but we also have, I also went into a clothing store. And just to look around, really, you know what? I'm on unemployment now. I can't afford to be out shopping and, spending a ton of money. I got to conserve. But I put on a pair of capris today that I wore last year. They are denim capris. And they're tight, you guys. They're super tight. And I didn't want to wear them. I'm looking through my closet like, what the heck can I wear? But I'm just running to the grocery store, so what? I'm only running out. And they weren't that uncomfortable last year, because I've noticed such a big difference from last year to this year as far as my weight gain. And also, I've been off work. I've been off work since mid-February, so I'm gaining weight. And I went in there today and I was looking around and I'm like, I don't know. I go in and I shop and I look at clothes and I get depressed. Like, it's very depressing when I go into a clothing store now and I see, especially summer clothes, because summer clothes are so flowy and they're so light, and it depresses me. It really does. I get quite depressed when I go in, and I know I need to restock on my summer clothes, because yeah, this year I've gained weight and I'm growing out of everything, and that's depressing. I don't know, I almost felt like I felt emotional. It kind of made me emotional when I went in, and I've never felt like that before shopping. I've always just gone in, I've just bought things, and that's it. I never thought about it. And this year it's really hitting me that, what, I'm in the throes of menopause, and that's it. I'm trying to manage it like we all do. You manage the hot flashes and the night sweats and the weight gain, but it really does a toll on your self-esteem and how you feel and how you look at yourself. It really does. So are any of you out there experiencing that? That feeling of, you don't want to go shopping, you don't want to buy new clothes, you just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh my God. I don't know. I've been feeling that lately, and it's depressing. Yeah. So what else? Geez. I had 2 hair appointments throughout the last couple of months that I've canceled both of them because I'm not working. So I desperately need something done with my hair. But anyway, you guys, I know this is not really, it's more about me talking about myself, and who really wants to sit and listen to somebody talk about themselves? But this is it. This is how I'm feeling today, and I just wanted to express that. And maybe some of you are going through some of the same struggles right now. Maybe you are off work. Maybe you're dealing with some menopausal symptoms and things that are, you know, you're struggling with. As I'm dripping my tea. Yeah, that's great. That's nice. All down my shirt. That's wonderful. See? It's a perfect day. It's a wonderful day. Oh gosh, just one thing after another. So anyway, guys, short and sweet, and this is it for today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope, yeah, I hope you're having a great week. And there goes my dog, he's barking. So I'm going to cut this short right now before you guys won't be able to hear me. And we'll talk again. All right, see you later.